8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. MDS, we have ignition.
The Voyager 1 NASA's most travelled spacecraft, is still travelling through uncharted regions of the cosmos. Nearly 50 years after its launch. Scientists are baffled because this legendary space probe appears to be acting strangely and is sending terrifying data back to Earth. Join us as we discuss the strange data the Voyager spacecraft is sending back to Earth in today's episode. Scientists have been interested in learning more about the worlds beyond ever since the Big Bang, and that is what inspired the launch of the Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, among other space probes. The Voyager 2 actually launched first, starting its journey on August the 21st, 1977, from the NASA Kennedy Space Center, according to the official fact sheet. On September the 5th, that same year, Voyager 1 was launched 2 weeks later. However, how did they switch places? In reality, both spacecraft were siblings and weighed about 720 kilograms, or about the same as a subcompact car. Both of them were launched during a window of unique outer planet alignments that causes a slingshot effect to launch the spacecraft from one planet to another. They have, however, had to move at various speeds and on various trajectories. And on December the 15th, 1977, the Voyager 1 was able to pass its identical twin because of this. And ever since, it has been our go-to research for learning about various facts and space-related mysteries. The first spacecraft to do so was this one. When it began its Jovian imaging mission in 1978, it was about 265 million kilometers from our planet and sent a vast amount of images back to us. The Voyager 1 completed an impressive 100-hour stint, beginning in January 1979, during which it took 3,750 images of Jupiter's rotation to produce a time-lapse movie showing 10 of the planet's rotations. It had passed through the Jovian moon system in February 1979, and a month later, it had found the tiny ring surrounding Jupiter. Voyager 1 also made a unique discovery when it found 2 new moons, named Thebes and Matisse. For the spacecraft to be ready for its flyby of Saturn, and to prevent a potential collision with Titan, one of Saturn's moons, 2 course corrections would be necessary. Voyager 1 also found 4 additional moons during its orbit of Saturn, including Mimas, Enceladus Tethys, Dione, and Rhea. Scientists decided to end the Voyager planetary mission after the Saturn mission was completed and sent both Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 outside of our solar system at a speed of 325 million miles per year. In January 1990, the new mission, officially known as the Voyager Interstellar Mission, got underway. Some of the most famous photographs in history depicting the Sun and the majority of the planets were taken by Voyager 1 on February 14, 1990, while it was 6 billion kilometers from the Sun. They are frequently referred to as the Solar System Family Photo. Mars and Mercury, however, are not visible in the images for various reasons. There were 60 pictures in all, bringing the total number of photos taken by Voyager 1 to 67,000. In the end, the spacecraft's cameras were turned off to conserve power, and memory before its interstellar mission. In addition to the interstellar probes Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, NASA also operates the Pioneer 10, Pioneer 11, and New Horizons spacecraft. Before Voyager 1 passed by the Pioneer 10 on February 17, 1998, the Pioneer 10 was the furthest spacecraft. Voyager 1 continued its journey for a further 14 years before it finally arrived at the interstellar environment on August 25, 2012, with no other space probes in sight to catch up with. But NASA didn't publicly announce the accomplishment until 2013. Let's go to November of 2018. Both space probes have officially left the solar system after Voyager 2 crossed the heliopause and entered the interstellar medium. Voyager 1 is thought to be 14.5 billion miles, or 155 AU, from Earth at the moment. It has continued to provide us with useful information that no other space probe missions have been able to reveal since it entered the uncharted territory outside of our solar system. The spacecraft has spent the majority of its 45-year journey in space in good health. Voyager 1 appears to be confused about its location's coordinates and is now sending enigmatic signals back to Earth, according to recent strange inconsistencies in its performance noticed by scientists. There is a terrifying twist to the situation, though. Normally, scientists have pre-programmed Voyager to go into safe mode or sound an alarm in the event that it becomes lost in space. But up until this point, it hasn't. Additionally, its antenna, which transmits data back to Earth, appears to be in perfect working order, though the data it has recently been transmitting is dubious. The Interstellar Explorer is functioning normally, taking instructions from Earth and carrying them out, as well as collecting and transmitting scientific data. However, a NASA official statement claims that readouts from the probe's articulation and control system do not accurately reflect what is happening on board. What exactly is happening on board? Then, a special 12-inch diameter gold-plated disc with audio and video messages is carried by every interstellar spacecraft, including the Voyager 1 and 2, in case extraterrestrial beings happen to discover the spacecraft. 35 Earth sounds, 115 life images, 90 minutes of Western music, and greetings from the former US president are just a few of the files on the disc. Former President Kurt Wilhelm and President Jimmy Carter. Additionally, they are recorded in 55 different languages, so if it was taken over by aliens, they would probably be attempting to decipher the messages. Thoughts that the spacecraft is currently under the control of aliens have been quickly refuted by scientists. Voyager's ability to function depends heavily on the AACS, Attitude and Articulation Control subsystem. For starters, it always maintains its antenna pointed at Earth so that scientists can properly receive data. Additionally, it controls how the spaceship is orientated. Engineers keeping an eye on the situation currently believe that the AACS is functioning as it should, which only adds to the mystery we already face. Additionally, none of the safety features designed to shield the spacecraft from danger have been activated. According to Susan Dodd, project manager for Voyager 1 and 2, A mystery like this is par for the course at this point in the Voyager mission. The spacecraft are both nearly 45 years old, which is much older than what was anticipated in the mission plan. Susan Dott also acknowledges that fixing the problem with Voyager 1 will present some significant challenges for the spacecraft's engineering team. The distance between us and the space probe makes it nearly impossible to launch a rescue mission. A two-way communication between Earth and the spacecraft takes, on average, 2 days because the spacecraft is so far away that messages sent from Earth at the speed of light take almost 21 hours to reach its current location. According to another statement from NASA, the team cannot predict whether this might affect how long the spacecraft can collect and transmit science data until the nature of the problem is better understood. Susan Dodd and the engineering team are confident that the problem will be solved, though. If it's something that the double ACS can fix, perhaps the issue will be resolved soon, allowing Voyager to return to its peak performance. However things turn out, we can be thankful that this storied space probe has already accomplished its mission.